All right, Najmir. I know you've been grounding a lot. Putting out a lot of projects. So at this point in your life, like, do you think your work is being like recognized out there? People are feeling what you're doing.
Honestly, hell yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got the street side of things, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? All the homies pushing everything I'm doing, everybody else doing.
Okay.
Like, as far as, like, I'm working on a movie.
Okay.
So, like, I did an interview and, like, explain the movie, what it's going to be about and all that. And as far as recognition, hell yeah, bro. It got recognized by, you know what I'm saying, the biggest dude in the industry right now, bro, Drake.
Okay.
Like, it's a crazy thing because I've been holding that back, bro. Like, I haven't talked about that or anything like that.
So how is that came about?
So basically, I did the interview. Like I said, I did the interview, and I'm guessing he saw it from that. That's what I'm guessing. But regardless, I've been promoting that movie, idea, and, concept for a minute. So, yeah, one day I was just chilling at the crib, and like, I was in the bathroom. I moved out the bathroom, sit down, and I had a notification go off on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So I look at the phone, I'm like, it said Champagne Poppy.
Okay.
What's popping with the movie, bro? I'm like, nah, that's not real. You know what I'm saying? Let's Drake. Like, it's Champagne Poppy. So I'm like, that shit's not real, bro. Put the phone down. I walk away. I'm like, all right, whatever. Changing the clothes, then boom, my OG called me. So I'm like, I put in the phone, FaceTime. I'm like, what's good, bro? Chilling. Then I'm like, nah, bro, I'm on FaceTime. Like, that it can't be, like, I will randomly, like, a random fan page hit me. Okay. So I went on Instagram, checked Instagram. Boom, there's a fucking blue check, bro, on there, son. I was tripping for, like, I want to say, like, 2.5 weeks, bro. You got to keep in mind, bro, I'm in Stafford, Virginia, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Virginia, and Drake just DM'd me about something that I haven't even, you know what I'm saying, talked about. When I'm looking in the DMs, bro, I see, like, 100 DMs. I DM'd him, like, you know what I'm saying, from the past. So I'm over there unsending all the old messages and shit, bro. Like, I was like, nah, he can't look at me like a sucker. But anyways, yeah, bro, like, we exchanged whatever, like, messages back and forth. And then it was crazy because I'm looking at my story, like, you know who OVO Ryan, okay. OVO, whoever, bro. I'm looking at my story, I'm seeing all OVO people looking at my shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is, like, going on? I'm looking, of course I'm going crazy. Like, Drake just DM me, you feel me? So anyways, yeah, I was so scared to promote that shit and everything. I was like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, scared to do it away. But just shit like that, bro, like I got a DM from the biggest dude in the industry, you know what I'm saying? So that really makes me, like, yo, I should just keep doing what I'm doing. You know what
I'm well, how did that conversation, like, kind of influence you right now as far as your creativity?
Bro, that's like number one as far as, like, an influence that happened, like, real quick, you know what I'm saying, to me. Like, even Ian Connor, bro, like, Ian Connor is, like, my biggest idol, and I got, a DM from him. Okay. Like, he's like, yo, I peeped you on Twitter a while ago, you're fired, all that. So we exchanged numbers and all that shit. But
okay, so when I looked at so you very active on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm more active on Instagram sometimes as far as, like, just being on there, like, using it. But I'm more active, like, posting and shit on Twitter. Yeah.
On Twitter. Okay, so is the Drake's story happen on Twitter or
Instagram? No,
that
was on Instagram.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let's be personal. Let's go. Let's get personal right now.
Yeah.
So like, one, if you have to get married today, right? Like, what is the ideal lady for Najimir? I know you're from Pakistan, like, and the story that I've seen so many times is, like, the culture that you came from. Like, I've heard a lot about arranged marriage. So, like, is that something that is really true?
I mean, yeah, bro, it's true, but, like, see, it's got more, like, chill over the years as far as, like, parents, you know what I'm saying?
So it's not like the way it used to be where you have to marry somebody from this family.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, it's still kind of like that, but, like, now you have options, you know what I'm saying? Okay. They'll give you options. Like, the marriage, you have to get married, but, like, they'll give you options, like.
So are your parents, like, very traditional?
Yeah, but, they understand that they had to adjust.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, to the American culture and stuff like that, but...
So when dating, like, do you simply date Muslim girls, or, you date across, all races and, all groups?
Bro, I date anybody, bro.
Okay,
if you're just a fire female, bro, I'm gonna date you. But, like, honestly, bro.
So you don't really care about all that, nonsense.
I mean, like, really, really, bro, in our religion, you're not really supposed to date, you know what I'm saying, as far as our culture and stuff, but... I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a strict Muslim, you know what I'm saying? And as far as, like, You know, you can see I got earrings on. That's a bad thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But really, bro, as far as like love and that stuff,
Yeah.
like I've been heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? A couple of times.
So.
So like I don't know, bro.
All
I'm
right.
really
So
just chilling.
so as far as like the person, like the ideal person that you always like see yourself like being with, like how does she have to be, like tall? Does she have to be skinny?
She just
You know,
gotta be
blonde,
fire,
or
bro.
like what's your preference?
My preference, bro.
Yeah, your real preference.
Honestly, bro, my preference would be like just a beautiful female who's smart.
Okay.
That's it. Bro. I don't really look at too much like the physical features.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
So you're not, so like are you more of like a you know, we all guys, right? You know, are you more of like a ass guy, like titties and you know, you don't care about that. You just like the girl somewhere like to be, you know, petite, like
bro, I'm a
you know,
real like
Korichi or like Rihanna, or you know, like you want girls with like stripper type, or like what is your preference?
I mean, you can always have fun with a fat ass. You feel me? But like, but I'm more of like an intimate guy. You feel me? I gotta have fun with you. You feel me?
Hey, but you like, what is your body type?
I like ass, bro.
Okay. All right. Like that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like nothing wrong with you liking your woman in a certain way. Because look at it this way, right? When dating, women kind of have their preference too. You know, women. Some women
honestly,
like
bro,
guys
I like
that
a
are.
fat ass, and I don't know, bro. I have a thing for just like thick lips, bro.
Okay,
I don't
so
know, I just like thick lips.
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
you know, like for women now, right? Women like guys that with beards now. Guys are like 6'2", 6'3", or some women might like their man like chubby, you know, teddy bear. So they have their own preference too. So you see what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with that. So do you like? What is your opinion on you know, taking a girl to a first date and going to a coffee date?
I mean, a first date for me is like,
Because let me put it this way, like I've heard a lot of stories where, you know, some women don't like, you know, that idea of like going to a coffee date and all of that.
yeah,
So
they
like,
be
what's
like,
your
it's
opinion on
boring.
that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, for me, bro, I'm a one and dine you. Like I'm really just that dude. If you special enough for me to take out,
Okay.
like I'm gonna go all the way. Like we might hit the National Harbor, you know, get on the Ferris wheel, then go at a fancy restaurant or something.
Oh, okay. So you're more of like you know, going straight to the point and, you know, finding a connection then.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your opinion on dating apps?
Dating apps. I mean, this is cool for everybody that want to be on there. You know, if you don't think you can find somebody, you know what I'm saying, in person, I think it's a good idea. It's definitely a good idea.
So have you used one before?
Nah.
How about the DM?
Oh, I mean, honestly, bro, like, I'm like, you know, you see my Instagram, bro. It's lit. Like, you see all those famous dudes coming on there. So I mean, I'll be in the females DMs.
Okay, I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why people shy away from talking about, you know, going into the DM. Like it's.
I'll be in the DMs. I just like.
Yeah. I mean, and then how is that interaction gonna go? To like, you know, like do. You know, we all get through that shit, right? You know, when you slide into the DM, and, you know, you might see the person looking at it like they saw the DM, but they pretend not to see it. You know, some people might respond to it. Like, what is that interaction for you? Like, do you usually get like, you know, a positive outlook out of it, or, you know, girl be faking?
Honestly, bro, I get a positive outlook.
Okay, most of the time.
Bro. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
I mean, I'm not gonna DM you unless you know, I find you like crazy attractive. So.
Okay. So, do you believe in marriage?
Yeah. Eventually.
Okay. So I'm assuming your parents still together, right?
Yeah, my parents are together. Yeah.
Okay. All right.